Can I get some more signalum going? I can. 52 in here. Hey Cosmic Kitten, how's it going? I saw your stack of LV circuits, that's great. And at a much quicker pace than me. Got the first set of machines? Fantastic. Where am I at with this? I really need to make the advanced assembler, I think. Hypercrafting. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Doing base work though? Yeah. No, I spent a lot of my time umming and ahhing over how to do the base and stuff. Right, I think I definitely want the advanced assembler today. So we raid Zach yesterday. Well, I started really late today, so if he's going again this evening, I may give him another raid. Depending on how things go. If I've got enough people here, I usually bother to do the raid. But I am starting much later than I usually do. Right, I want this MV assembler, I think. Hey little worm guy. So I need 2 MV circuits. Am I for my diodes? Okay, we need some annealed copper. How's it going? The GTNH. How far have you gotten so far? Right, this. Where's my assembler? I think I need glass as well, right? Yeah. I really need to give GTNH a go. I think I'm ready for it. At least I will be after StarTech, I think. I think it's what I want to do next. Unless the Moni Factory 4 release comes out, then I'll consider either, I guess. I do enjoy that early grind stuff though. Oh, we ended early. Hypercrafting. That's okay. I should have started earlier, then he might have raided me when I was done. When he was done, sorry. But no, I was late today. Right, I need more of these. I need some more silver foil is what I need. Love StarTech. I mean, as someone who's completed Moni Factory and really enjoyed it, I am enjoying the early game of StarTech a little bit more, I think. But I'm much more comfortable with what I'm doing this time than last time. Set up a chemical bar to semi-automate making a treated wood, but it's not working. You figured it out. The wire in the back didn't connect even though you should place the machine. Oh, okay. It's always something stupid like that. We all do it. What's the difference between the two? Or between StarTech and Moni Factory? Progression is really smooth until the brick wall that is late UV. Well, with Moni Factory, you have to go mining a lot. You got to use your ore prospector and go find veins of ore, right? And you got to do loads of mining trips and stuff. And with this, that just isn't a thing, obviously, because it's supposed to be a skyblock. And it's, I don't know. I think they could have really messed up how like complicated all the Nihilo stuff would be. What's it called in this? Oh, it's just called X Nihilo. Okay. They could have really messed it up, but it's not. It doesn't like throw everything at you at once. The progression's really good. Hey, Spider. Like, I really enjoy how you only get access to certain resources, like, once you hit the new voltage tiers, right? Like, once I get to MV, I unlock all these things, you know? It doesn't, like, throw all those dusts at me, or all those ores at me early on. There were 3 of you here before Spider got there, but he's very used to getting that chat redeem thing, the channel point thing. And he's called you guys out. Oh, I had all these circuit boards in here already. I'm so stupid. Right, I need 2... Yeah, oh, hang on, no, I don't need 2. I need 1, 2... I need 4. Okay. Let's grab some more glass then. Yeah, I do really like the resource progression. You'll be lurking today? No problem. Except tungsten. I do not know how to get tungsten in this. Is it bad? Molten ore mixture. From my raw story. Interesting. I'm guessing you don't get a whole lot out of it, and that's the problem. Yeah. A resource that you need, like, absolutely loads of when you unlock it. But you only get, like, a very little amount compared to everything else. Yeah, that's not great. Processing the dust is a 7-to-1 ratio. Yeah, that'll do it. Right, let's chuck these diodes in here. I need 4 tin. 8 LV circuits and 8 copper wire. Right. I would really like the jet boots today, if that's possible. I'm curious to see how power hungry they are. How is my aluminium? 19. With 9 plates. Is that going to be enough for all this? Probably. Let's get some rods made. I already have 8, so that's good. Very late game is a neat generator called the Supreme Plasma Turbine. Oh, but I can take any plasma. Oh, is this like the really good one? Oh, that's netherite stuff. This thing eats tungsten. Consumes 5,000 buckets of tungsten disulfide an hour for an additional 50% EU output. Right. Tungsten disulfide. Looks fun. Right. We've got the 4 circuits. How... Oh, we have a copper cable. Not too bad. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. So I need this, which we have the plates for. There you go. Then I need... So 2 for each robot arm. 3 for each robot arm. The motors, that is. And 2 here. Okay, so 2, 4... I need 10 motors. Okay, Cooper nickel. How with steel rods? Yeah, I'm gonna need more of those magnetic. Okay. What else? Copper cable. Are we gonna be okay? I have 6 left. I don't think so. Okay, let's grab. Let's do 18 because it's 9 each time. Sulfur. Okay. Rubber sheets, 29. That's pretty good. Okay. 3, 2 here. This more aluminium gears. Need some more plates. There was 10 of these, right? There's the copper. Not the copper. The copper cable. Seven. We need... Oh, whoops. 10 of those and some small gears. We'll make the small gears now. One per piston, one piston for each robot arm, so 2 of those. We need more copper nickel. Do the whole thing then. Get more of that going. Really? That was all the rods? We went through those rods so quick. Okay. So we've got 9 and the copper nickel again. 10. Two of these. Good. And then the robot arms. So 2 pistons. I'm missing the aluminium plates, aren't I? Yeah, I haven't got enough. Right. We got loads of clay dust. I guess it's just doing that. I think. Oh. This is all signalum stuff. I haven't got any aluminium in there. I need to take that out. And just dump it. There we go. Okay. Well, let's use all the ones we've got left. I think this is enough for 1 piston. Okay, robot arm. Yeah. We'll get the passive clay stuff going today as well, I think. If we get passive clay dust, then we don't have to worry about the aluminium nearly as much. Right. So these 2 plates gives us the next piston. Is that all we need? What's wrong? I have no robot arms. How many pistons do I have? 2. I'm guessing I'm missing the copper cable. Right, I need to... get some more rubber. I mean, it's good I'm making progress, but I can't say I'm this efficient always. Not even close. Let's get more copper going. Ah. I already had that idea. That's good. Okay, and then there should be copper nickel in the alloy smelter. Yeah. Let's do... loads more rubber as well. Okay, so 2 of these. 1, 2. Nice. There we go. Advanced assembler. Right. I know that we haven't got MV cables yet, but we just made all that signalum, so we can do it pretty soon. Let's see. So with that unlocked, I should be able... Oh. I didn't have all my coins. I need 33. A stack of my coins to get me jet boots. And according to Spider, the jet boots give me creative flight when they're charged. Let's... Does this work? It does. Maybe an MV machine will charge a bit quicker. I don't know. Might just be the cable throughput that's bad. Okay, well we've got a tiny bit of power, so let's see. Well, there we go. That is... And with no full damage, that is creative flight. So I'll let those charge, and that opens up so much more building for me. I'm going to do way more building with the creative flight going. That's so much better. And then... like, having no full damage is great, because I keep just falling off buildings as I'm running around. That's really good. That's great. Right, so with the MV assembler, what's next? The energy hatch? Yeah. Energy hatch, we need power converter and the upgrade kit. How is that? That's quite easy. Tempered glass. Needs an MV fluid certifier, but that's okay. Is she just popping everything on a giant oak plank? I mean... yeah, the lawn-based stuff is just so easy to get into when you're just like running at the progression, you know? It's so easy just to be a bit lazy with it and just have everything near each other. It's kind of more efficient anyway, you know? But it's Minecraft, you know? You can... I want to build stuff and then put all the cool Greg things in them, you know? In the buildings. It's great. I mean, this whole thing's half built and looks crap, but, you know. Now that I can fly, it's going to be a lot easier. Right, let's do this. And let's grab loads of copper cable. Let's grab me some of this, get a stack going. 1x, not 2x. Don't have time to build. You don't have time to build. Yeah, no, I get it. The reason that I've only just got to MV after, you know, nearly 50 hours of this is because I would spend half a stream debating which blocks I wanted to use. Depends on the multi-block Cosmic In. Usually yes. EBFs, yes, absolutely. I'm not sure. It usually just depends on where the machine casing of the block, any casing part of the block. Yes, exactly, hypercrafting. There are some things where it's like really specific, like the rock filtrator. You need the input to go in the top, which I didn't know. So you have the casing. There's like solid machine casing here and stuff, and this is usually where you put the buses, right? Like I've got the buses on this side, but then this one needs the input in the top. But yeah, it depends on the multi-block. But yeah, you can always yes, exactly. I was going to say hypercrafting. You can rotate the controller block, and you can set the multis up in different orientations as well. So like in Moni Factory, I built a wall of EBFs where they were all sideways, and like the coil sort of acted like a flooring. So I would walk along all my EBFs and they'd be on the floor. So because I had them flipped around to the side, all the input hatches would be on the sides rather than on the top and bottom, even though they normally would be on the top and bottom, right? So yeah, you actually have a lot of flexibility with it. As long as you make the multi-block correctly, you can basically get it in whatever orientation you want. Right, I want some more iron, I think. We're a little bit low. And refill some of these as well. Cool, okay. I'll send this extra aluminium in here. Right, let's check on those jet boots. Ah, fully charged. That was pretty quick. That might be the Tinker's Workbench. Shift right click to apply. Oh, that's terrible noise. No, thank you. What's this? Oh. I don't know what that was. G to change speed. Is G bound to anything else for me? Speed super. This is super speed? Ready? That can't be super speed. Wanna hear a fun noise? No? What is it? The pipe noise in the muffler thing. In the pipe. I don't get anything when I search pipe. Am I only on like recent sounds? All sounds. Pipe. Oh, fantastic. I think I've heard that. I'm sure I've heard that. That's great. I was on recent sounds, that's all. I should get some sound alerts for the stream. We were talking about it the other day, I think. Right, where's the rest of my rubber? Nope. Here. There you go. Okay, so now we've got the MV assembler. I think we need the signalum cable and an MV energy converter. We'll get the MV energy hatch for the EBF. We'll get a new EBF, and we'll get the aluminium on passive. I think that's what I want to do today. So aluminium on passive is going to need clay automated, which we can quite easily do here. It's already done. I just need the output really to go somewhere. So you send this clay into a macerator. Yeah, and then we need to electrolyze it. And we basically got all those machines already. How quick was this in the macerator? 30 seconds at LV? Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. Okay. So we can use a basic macerator for this. Let's see. Having lots of steel is quite nice. I'm out of steel rods though. Okay, we'll grab 32. Let's look for it. It's still going. Oh, fantastic. Even when I'm out of the menu, it's still going. That's great. So that's the hard mode quest complete noise. That's hilarious. What am I missing here? Copper wire. Oh, well. There. Okay. New basic macerator. Have fun, little worm guy. Using the brass casing as the floor? That's pretty cool. It's expensive, but I like it. It's only brass at the end of the day. That's not that bad. Right, I need some more solder infused cable. There it is. Okay, so that plus I'll grab the MV electrolyzer now. Okay. So the way I did this in Moni Factory was grabbing a draw controller. And then... Well, actually, hang on. Clay dust is... I mean, we voided the other ones, didn't we? That's what we did. Yeah, okay. We'll keep it with 1 by 1s. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 draws. We'll need some void upgrades eventually. I'm gonna need that signalum turned into cable. So the 1x wire can handle 16 amps. I mean, that's just really good. These superconductors are so strong. They're as strong as like the harder to get superconductors in Moni Factory, right? The ones you'd use for the field generators. Like the field generator. Here we go. Yeah, like the manganese phosphide, this stuff. These superconductors. They're like as good as those were. Because 16 amps with a 1x wire is insane. Okay, well, I'll make some 2x wire, I guess. I don't know. I could do 1x. Let's do 1x. I'm not going to use any more than 16 amps anyway. I'm okay with that drawback. Absolutely, that's fine. How much steam does the steam kiln need to run? Steel. Not it's a kiln, raw iron. I can't imagine it's that much. Usage is 4 EU a tick. I think yeah, it uses very little steam, I think. I think that would apply to the same amount of... I don't remember the ratio, but I'm sure a small amount of steam will work. How much is the UV? Superconductors. Prismalium. 48 amps in the 1x, 768 amps in the 16x. It depends on the throughput of the pipe. If you're using the pipes, mod pipes, I reckon they'll need an upgrade. But just give it a try and see what happens. You're running 16 steam kilns? It's kind of annoying, because like I kind of think the 1x wire, when placed, looks really ugly. I like the 16x wire. Large steel pipes. Then, I mean, with the amount of steel you're making, yeah, that makes sense. Try it. Just give it a try. I think that will work. Right. I need the energy converter. Ah, so that uses 16x wire and an MV circuit. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. How many was it? Oh, it's the whole stack I'm gonna need. Okay. We should probably get more signalum going then. This is why I need 2 EBFs. I was expecting the full damage, and I was so surprised when it didn't hit me. I mean, you only start getting the 16 amps after EV. Because before that, it's only 4 amps, isn't it? Oh no, it only starts going up after once you get to EV. Okay, set up 8 glass kilns. I mean, you don't need that much glass, surely. I like the wrought iron though, that's good. 16 EVFs. I mean, like I respect the scale you're going for. It is nuts, but in a good way. If you need all the glass, then do it. But I will say that you're basically 1 session away from getting the arc furnace, and the arc furnace, when making glass, you just do it straight from sand, like normal. You need a bit of oxygen, but that's not a problem, and you get 2 glass out of it. So used a quad EBF all the way to ZPM. Wait, like you had 4 EBFs the whole time? Or were you using multiple quad EBFs? Did we get the aluminium that we needed? Yeah. Just 1? To ZPM? In Moni Factory, I basically made every EBF recipe on passive. I had like 100 EBFs. You got to ZPM with only 1 set of 4 EBFs. I mean, it's a quad EBF. I get it. You're wall sharing all of them. But wow. Okay. I mean, why wouldn't you want the passive ones? The power? Because passive everything. The more passives you have, the better. The more time you save. And a machine that is reached its limit But I mean, I don't let the game run AFK really. I just have it. I have it passive, and then by the time it's full, it's not using any more power, and you can let it run while you're doing other things, and then once it's full, you don't have to wait for anything. Yeah, do other stuff. Right, so we have the MV energy converter, which ties up the quests over here quite nicely. That's now leaving us with... Right, I need more signalum cable for sure. So let's get that going. Whoops. I basically made everything that I realistically could easily make on passive in Moni Factory. Anything that was like a craft I knew I had infinite things of, so like anything from H&N that I could make. I'd have on passive. You got classic Stargate and that's 300 hours of playing. I mean, that's very impressive. That's an impressive speed. Because I'm about 50 hours in this already. So, and I'm at MV. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. I guess you made what you needed to. You didn't. Yeah, considering you only had 4 EVFs, and they were all on-demand things, that is very, very time efficient. I'm impressed. Right, I need another EVF. So I'm gonna need loads more copper nickel. Nickel. How do I get nickel this early? Is it just more ore factory processing? Yeah, it is. Okay, I think it's iron processing, right? It's the best way to get it. Where's the dust? Right, yeah. Iron ore. Gold ore is 7.5. Yeah. Okay, it's definitely iron. Right, I'm guessing this is empty. Yeah. Where am I going? I want to... Yeah. Oh, being able to fly is so nice. Right, here we go. Let that run for a bit. Get me some nickel dust. Right, where do I want my passive aluminium? Maybe it is with the CBF. Hang on. I wish I was tiny. I need my shrinking device. Cram 9 chemical lines into a single LCR. You're like Yoshi. Yoshi, who's in my chat a lot. I think he's beaten how the number of chemical lines he's managed to fit into a single LCR. I think he's done better than 9. He has like everything on command, everything on autocraft, and like does not do passives at all. It's very impressive stuff, but I just can't imagine doing it. You had 9 on passive. I don't really know what I'm doing here, by the way. I think I want to somehow get the clay from this and then bring it down to whatever's going on over here. And then maybe we come out here. The deep slate stuff. This smooth deep slate column. That's what this is, right? Yeah. I need to move some of this cable because it's a bit of a mess. Fitting 9 passive LCR recipes into 1 LCR is... I mean, that's just crazy. Very unintuitive way to filter non-out patches. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. I need an inventory check. This is a mess. Keep the wire, take that away, and they'll have to say, take that away, the cutter. Keep that. I'll keep that as well, keep this and this. Right. I'm gonna move this, I think. There we go. Where are my wire cutters? Right, I'm guessing that's going somewhere important. That's going to all that stuff. Okay, so if we have the clay here, this pipe's already in the way. Maybe I can bring the pipe. No, I can't. Okay. It'd have to go over here. this would be clay, so it needs to go into a macerator, an LV macerator. Okay, we'll do... This isn't very... This is all going to change, obviously. I'm just going to get it set up. I need the output hatch for this. I have loads of wrought iron, but not as plates. Okay. Yeah, so I have the ULV output hatch for... actually not a hatch, a bus. I have a ULV output bus for all the clay. That'll get taken through an item pipe into the basic macerator. Then that gets output into the electrolyzer. Then the electrolyzer outputs into the draw controller with all the different dusts. And then we send the aluminium dust in particular into the EBF and then have a draw for that as well. Done it a million times before. Why does it always say I don't have the plates? Right, I don't want a ULV bus. There we go. There we go. Item pipe. There we go. Again, I hate how awful it all looks, but we'll make a tidier setup at another time. This will have to auto output through the front into MV electrolyzer. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't want to have it that low. Okay. I might want to use an MV energy hatch, actually, rather than these LV ones. So let's hold off on using those. Input bus. That's not an input bus. But I have two input buses. I don't know. Wait, is one LV? Yeah, and the one's ULV. Okay. Right, ULV output bus. Just sure, like that. And then... Oops. Where's the maintenance hatch? Here. Okay, so this MV energy hatch. Do I have... Interesting. We got an ad break. Hmm. Let's see how easy this MV energy hatch is. Needs a UL pick chip. Okay. Which needs the MV cutter and a UL pick wafer, which needs a whole laser engraver. Okay, this is a whole thing. And that's a whole thing as well. Okay, two LV hatches for now. You're not wrong, Spider. You're not wrong. But for the sake of just getting the passive setup going, I'm just gonna not worry about it for now. We'll use an MV energy hatch on the second DBF we make, and this one can just stay as it is. I don't disagree. Not at all. I just I need this setup to be on in the background while we're working on the other stuff. Right, structure formed, everything's good. Right, now the question comes of how we're going to power this thing. And we're back. We're so very back. Right, where am I going to put this converter? I guess I'm putting it next to this one. I might move. Oh, I don't want to break that though. Okay, might need another energy card. That's okay. Don't know why I did it like that, but it's fine. Right, energy insert into here. Good. How are you doing? You're fine, right? What's slow than the tree? Oh, we got iron dust in here. I didn't lock and link. Oh my god. I didn't lock and link, guys. Can't believe it. Oh. Whoa. There you go. Locked and linked. Well, the link's already done, but you get what I mean. Okay. So that must have had loads of wood in there. I mean, oh. 600 wood. At least it'll tidy this up. Okay, right. MV power. What on earth do I hate these 1x cables, they look terrible. It just looks terrible, this silly little red line. Right, 18 more. Is that going to be enough to get to the machine? I don't think so, but we'll see. Nope. Won't be enough, but honestly, it's not too far off. Right, so we clearly ran out of the signalum. Can I... get this on? Yes. Okay. So we'll turn what signalum we have left into cable, run that cable along here. It's like 3, 4, 5, it's about 8 or so cable. And then we're here. Then we'll pipe in the aluminium dust. And then we got a passive aluminium EBF going. And we'll work on a second one. How is the ore factory doing? Because this was doing nickel. What did you run out of? Oh, the iron. Okay. Right, let's send a stack of nickel with the copper through this. You can flip the muffler of the EVF towards the inside. I guess because the hole is not blocking the muffler, it would work. Yeah. I never really thought about it like that, but it makes complete sense. Huh. I always liked that it kind of had smoke coming out of it, though. I always wanted to, like, integrate that into a build somehow. So I could have little smokestacks of EBFs. Okay, back to normal. Good. Right. I'll get one more signal because I think I counted 8 wire that I needed. I might write that down, actually. I've made a few notes for like little GregTech tips that I'm gonna make for a YouTube video, and I will add in the flip the EBF's muffler hatch towards the inside. To hide the smoke. Very cool. And I'll make sure to write your name with that note so that you have credit. I really... I don't have anything to say. Nothing to say, it's just annoying. Here we go. One short. Oh, I have got an emote for that. I do have something to say. Terrible. Right. There we go, and... Fantastic. I'm going to need a fluid void hatch. How hard are they to make? It seems to be the same as Moni Factory. Though soldering alloy is stuck behind the blast smelter? No, it can't be. No, okay, good. Oh, it's just for skipping the step where it's dust. Okay. Well, I could just use a fluid trash can. That's probably a lot cheaper and easier. If we do that. And then this. Well, this is terribly, terribly made. Hang on. I can do better. Let's do that. That's equally terrible, but who cares? So the aluminium dust that we're getting, that goes in there. Oh yeah, of course, the bus is going to take it. Okay, well, let's put the other ones in the other slots. And then what that will do is... There we go. Okay. Janky, terrible, messy setup is working. That wasn't accidentally, that's what I was trying to do. How could he say that's an accident? I knew the bus would take the dust from the drawer. I just would like it to take it once I've locked the aluminium in place. Let's see. How full is it? 37. Okay, how about... because it's... Let's try this. Oh. Not quick enough. Okay, this is fine. It will be fine. I can leave it for a bit. Eventually it will build up and then we'll be okay. That's true. I can if I take the drawer, I can put the Iceman first, lock it, and then put it back. And then relink it. Don't know if that's exactly what you meant, but it's gotten the job done. Right, yeah, I could have done that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Passive aluminium going, which means we have one job next, and that is to make a second EBF, so we have other things to do with it. Which means I need a hell of a lot of 2x copper nickel wire and a load of bronze foil. So let's grab some copper, let's grab some tin, and we'll chuck that in the alloy smelter when it's free. Right. So we need this laser engraver, don't we? We need an MV laser engraver for the chips. Yeah. So the flawless emerald, how do we get that? I think I just gotta sift it, right? I have a circuit assembler. The quest is broken because I didn't grab the sulfur dioxide and trioxide. It's right here, the circuit assembler. It's okay. It's just a quest being silly. Yes, don't worry. This is all done. All this stuff down here. Well, these three or four are done. I'll fix it at some point when I get my hands on more sulfur dioxide and trioxide. Right, flawless emerald. What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna sift it? Make a sifter? Right, we can make some other stuff. Zinc. Let's get some zinc foil going. Get the bronze going. So it's 8 per coil, so I need 2 stacks, which means, yeah, I need all of this. Yeah, I don't blame you, really. Not at all. That's my fault, I shouldn't have done that. Right, here we go. 1, 2 item filters. 2 of these pistons, which means 1, 2 of those. Add tin cable means tin. Can I just quickly get some of this? How are we for rubber? Don't want to use the sheets. I want to use the liquid. So let's make some more. So that's 4 different crafts, which means I have 36 wire I can make into cable. Hey Rex. Rex number 2. Rex T. Rex T. How's it going? Just got off Satisfactory. How was Satisfactory? You're still quite early on, right? You started with your friends just the other day. Have you got the reorganize your friend's messy hypertube system? Phase 3 almost finished. Damn. Okay, you guys have been grinding. Good work. So you've got steel then. Right, I think I need, it was 36, so that's 30. There we go, that's it. Right, put this back, put down saying 2 again. About to get into aluminium. Really? Is that what aluminium is? I thought that was plastic next. I made a hypertube launcher when I played Satisfactory last. It would take me between my coal setup and the rest of my base. They're very fun to make. Speaking of hypertube setups, there are hypertubes would create in this, which are very cool, and I will want to use those in this base where I can, because they're just very fun. They're pretty cool. That's getting there. Okay, sifter, how are we doing? 2 of these gears to make 2 pistons. 1, 2. And a machine hull. Fantastic. There is my sifter. Okay. Wait for Spider's joke, because I'm sure he's got one if he's listening. Where's my emerald? Okay, here we go. So I crush this in the macerator. This is further ahead than phase 3, right? I thought you were going to go for sifter, not macerator. Come on, Spider, it was right there. That's still phase 3. Is phase 3 4 when the plastic stuff starts happening with the oil? Phase 4 is aluminium and rocket fuel. Well, there you go. Right, I need to ore wash this stuff and then sift it. So ore wash will just have to be like in a bit of water or in a cauldron or something. Put that back. Let's grab the rest of the rubber. He's got you there, Spider. Right, I've got these 8 crushed emerald ore. I think I can just... Do I need a cauldron? Okay, I need a cauldron. I'll make another bucket. There you go. Right, good. Okay. How's the StarTech gaming going? Pretty good. We've got passive aluminium just done. I'm currently in the process of making a second EBF. That's what all this is about. As is all this bronze. Get that going. I'm also trying to make the advanced laser engraver, which needs the flawless emerald, which is why I'm getting all this sifting done. Getting that will unlock the chips for us, and that means we can get an MV energy hatch for the EBF we're going to make. A lot of the stuff's really messy and bad, but it is at least functional. We also got jet boots, which mean I can fly. Proper creative flight. I'm very happy. So, if I stream more StarTech tomorrow, you bet I'm going to be doing a lot of building. Now I've got these jet boots. We'll tidy things up. Right, the foil, that needs tin alloy as well. I need 16 tin alloy for this. Extractor. There. Angel ring. That was a Moni Factory thing. Angel ring was in Moni Factory, but it's the same thing. This is basically the angel ring. Just cost me power, that's all. Right, I only have a 15% chance to do this. That's not great. Nope, no angel ring. But obviously, the jet boots are doing the same thing. They function exactly the same way. Right, I have terrible RNG, guys. I'm a really quite unlucky person when it comes to these sorts of things. So realistically, I had a 15% chance, right, of getting the emerald, the flawless emerald. And I had 8 things to sieve. To sift through. So statistically, 1 out of 8 of those things should be giving me a flawless emerald. But this is me we're talking about. So I obviously didn't get that. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Can I use these emeralds to do it? Only with an HV laser engraver, which we are not. Oh, okay, I'm fine. I forgot. Right. I forgot I had no jet boots in. Right, these geodes. Let's go macerate these. And while they're macerating, let's grab these back. Fantastic. Little jet boots. Oh, the little cape going as well. It's great. Okay. This. Let's sift some more emeralds first before I commit to this. Obviously I have to rely on more RNG to get emerald yields more of cut first. What do you mean cut where? The geode. So I should cut it rather than... Oh. Obviously when I ask the game and RNG to give me an emerald, it gives me no emerald. But you know, I'm used to this by now. No, no emerald again. It seems to have everything else. It's given me everything else, but no emerald. Right, guys? That's really cool, isn't it? I apologize that you have to endure through my terrible RNG. It's rough out here. Sure. Right, here we go. There's another 60 emerald. Yay! 1 emerald. So, we cut it instead. I am on board with this. Where did I put my cutter? I put it away, is what I did. Hang on. I've got the other one, this one. Okay. And then with this, I chuck this raw emerald into the macerator, and that guarantees me 4 crushed emerald. How many RNG based things are there at GTNH? Because that sounds concerning. Right, another emerald? No, no other emerald. One of everything else again, it seems. But no emerald, guys. No emerald. Just as a reminder, the emerald is the same chance as the diamond. But we got 4 diamond geodes in there. You can run an HV macerator on the LV line. Can you? I guess it doesn't consume much power. So an LV cable would work, right? Is that the logic? Right, there we go. We've just run another... Oh no, of course not. Of course not. No, why would we get something from that? Any recipe that uses 1 out of 16 amps? Or is it 1/16th of an amp? 1/16th of an amp. Come on. It should be like 1 in 3. I should be getting one of these. Well, we did it. We got one. Okay. So I am going to cut this. And the goal I'm expecting... Is that enough? Yes. One more. There you go. Okay. Right. That'll make me the 16 croup nickel core that I need. Okay. I'll have 10 crushed emerald to run. And again, it is a 15% chance. So realistically, statistically, I should get one. Should really have a channel point bet on this, a poll. Right, where's the sifter? There we go. I'll add it to my notes, and I'll remember to make something like that in the future. Where is TwitchBot? StreamBot, here we go. Yes, I'll let you guys bet your channel points on these things in the future. Wow. Well, there you go. Flawless emerald. Right, I need electrum, so let's get some electrum rods going. We don't need the rest of this, who cares? Second try. Oh, I should get rid of that one blank. I'm pretty sure that redeem points does nothing now. It was actually, maybe it still does because I still use the Streamlabs chatbot for my music. I need to swap it all over. You got like 50k. Well, you can bet all 50k on me not getting another flawless emerald from this. As soon as I add it to a command or something. Nope. Right, we've got 8 electrum rods. I just need my MV circuits, which if I come back here, okay, extractor, I need 2 bits of tin. Oh, I still have a little tin here. What else am I missing? Just the circuits. So, 4. Hang on. 2 here and then 3 for the rest of this thing. So that is 10. So I need 10. I need 5. 2, 3. Right, bronze drum. Go. Copper wire. We're out of diodes. Okay. I need more gallium. Well, hang on. We've cut. This gives me 2. Can I use the wafer without polyethylene involved? No. Okay, never mind. No, this is still the Tom Simple Storage one. We did get another one. Okay. So I ran what? 18, I think, of those, and I got 2. So that's pretty good. Right. My assembler is done with these, which is fantastic, because that means that I can get my gallium arsenide sorted and make some more diodes. Where's my annealed copper? Here. This and this. How am I using it without looking at the terminal? It's a shortcut. It's in my curio slot for my belt, and then it's bound to Control E, which is how I would do it with AE2 as well. Yep, Tom Simple Storage has got a wireless terminal. It's got a pretty small range, or like all things considered, but because I don't leave the base very often, there you go, out of range. I don't leave this place very often, so it's fine. Okay. Using the wooden one. Oh, I see. Okay, so when you get steel, it's fine. You can get that sorted pretty quick. Right, there's 48. That's pretty good. So this, and glass. How much glass? I think at least 4, maybe 5. Let's do 5. Right, these are really quick, which is great. Those in the assembler. The wafer recipes need polyethylene every single time. There isn't a one with glass. Use your Tom's wireless terminal to access your data bank to put research stuff into it. Hey Popster, how's it going? Further than I've ever gotten. I struggled to get the auto farms running. Upgraded the smelting to second tier though. I mean, it's only MV. Have you played GregTech before? Or is this your first Greg pack? That data bank trick, hypercrafting, it reminds me of what was it called? The it's an AE2. You remember the spider, right? The multi-block I had that did that stored all the also crafting recipes. Do you remember that thing? What mod was that? Because I think it's a sub mod. It's your first Greg pack. That makes sense. My early game in Moni Factory, the pack I did before this one, I had a very rough, slow start. Yeah, little worm guy. What was that thing with with the white stuff? You know, there was like white and blue. The thing I had where it had the bus that had the tag filter on it for the crafting thing. So I could just the assembler matrix. Thank you, hypercrafting. Yes. Is that in this? Yes. Okay, so hypercrafting, what I had for this setup is I had this thing and I had an export bus in my AE2 system that would send processing patterns into this. So basically that meant that I could shift click any patterns I made into my AE2 system and it would sort it into the thing and then it would go into this and work just fine. Any crafting pattern. And it saved me having to put it in every single time. I just shift click it into my AE2 system and it would do it all for me. And it saved me so much time. So Popster, what about the farms did you not understand you were getting wrong? What bit were you confused about? Right, let's put these diodes away. What's the quantum computer? I'm guessing it's, well, you said it's not in here, so I'm guessing that's going to get me nothing. Yeah. Well, like the multi-blocks. Do you remember which multi-blocks they were? Because sometimes they can be a bit finicky. You could also make a terminal. This thing, you made this very early game. In fact, I kind of want to make one right now. Okay, I get you hypercrafting. I'm guessing that's some kind of sub mod with AE2. Right, there's my terminal. Also fun for food. Well, I'm pretty sure this pack is supposed to be played on peaceful anyway. So if you set it to peaceful, food wouldn't be a problem. Unless you want to use the farm for like making biofuel or something. Right, let's see. So it's got farmland. I'm guessing you've got to hoe that in. Treated wood on all the edges. Uses ULV buses and then treated wood frame 2 high and then in a weird 5x5 without the corners. Sure. Expanded AE, not to be confused with extended AE. Very similar names, my goodness. There's more electrum rods, sure. How's my Invar doing? Ooh, I need more. Invar is iron and nickel. I just use a lot of my nickel making Cooper nickel, but it's okay. Let's get some iron and get those going. Oh, exactly that 8 times before giving up. That's annoying. Hang on. Let's see. I mean... So bucket of water in the middle. Underneath... There's nothing underneath it. Should I try and make this now? I can make that. Let's make the large farm. And just see what we can do. So large farm, and I need 20 frames. Okay, there's 20 frames. 13 treated wood. I have loads of treated wood by now, so it's not a problem. Okay. And then the dirt. Okay. Let's do this. I'll just put it here. Why not? I might move this though. I'll just call it steam rather than... Sure, okay. So, shift right click to get this up. 1, 2, 3, just go just around the whole way. So the treated wood is considered the frame, which means the buses can go anywhere on the treated wood. 8 dirt in the middle. Water, let's go. Okay, and then it was what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Ignore that bit. Okay. And then a hoe. Fracture formed. That hasn't got any buses on it as well. Was the controller facing the right way? Like when you shift right clicked, was it all okay? Would you use treated wood? Oh, I broke it with the dirt. There you go, it's back. I could break this off, put this in. But it's got its own UI. So the buses are only for automating it. Are you sure they are both buses that you put on and not hatches? Because a hatch wouldn't work, because it seems it only takes items and no liquids. I used to get my hatches and buses confused sometimes. Right, there's 63 invar. I need more of this, so let's grab some for plates and some for rods. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure you can do a lot of the base building blank while Thine's gone, right? As long as you don't do too much of the progression. You did buses, you remember not hoeing? Oh. Use a farm for ethanol production. That is a good point. Let's see which so bone meal and anything fermentable. This is what it creates thing as well. Oh, that's because it creates ethanol. But I could just do this. So you didn't hoe. So you made a farm and you didn't hoe the dirt into farmland. Oh dear. It's okay. Like the amount of times, it's always a stupid reason why something wasn't working. Come on. The crate rate is really strong. I'll have to get both of them a look then. No problem, little worm guy. I still appreciate you hanging out anyway. I guess the game treats farmland as a different block to dirt, right? And then when you look at the multi-controller, it asks for farmland and not dirt. And you have to create magnetic generators to not only be 14% efficient. Oh, I did see that stuff. I debated doing it. The magnet stuff. But yeah, you get the energized stuff, right? And it's got stronger... So that's got to increase the efficiency. Yes, do give it another go, Popster, because it is, it's worth it. It's really fun. It's obviously a really steep learning curve, and I'm actually going to try and make a YouTube video for just like really early game beginner GregTech tips, because I think a lot of people they start it and they get in the same position you got in and end up giving up because just that initial learning curve is a bit steep. But honestly, once you get past that point and you start getting into the swing of things, it's really fun. Right, there's loads more info. It's great. Okay. So the laser engraver, that's what we were doing. Now I've got loads of aluminium. I can get back to this. But I need to get more aluminium plates, so let's send a bunch of them through here. AK wants to have auto crafting. Yeah, but like I'm enjoying it now. I'm in the swing of things now. Obviously, like it's my second time going through this, but I'm enjoying the MV and LV parts a lot more than I did in Moni Factory. There we go. Yeah, like once when I got all these machines and stuff going and I made all those circuits, the big batch craft, I was feeling really good. Right. I need... Oh. There they are. Right. MV emitter, good. 2 more of these. Aluminium rods. I feel like the LV machines took longer in Moni Factory. Am I crazy? Like, is the speed of the machines and the recipes a bit quicker in this pack? Or am I just completely insane? Feels the same to you? I remember just sitting around ages waiting for LV machines to do certain crafts. I mean, I definitely, like, stuck with my LV machines. Like, I stuck with this setup. Like, LV machines with, like, barrels and stuff. And having, like, each one of the LV machines all together in the same room. Just for, like, manual crafting. I had that setup in Moni Factory for way too long. I think I was getting past HV by the time it took me to like delete those and just stop relying on them. It was pretty bad. Right, laser engraver. I need a sapphire lens, right? Yes, sapphire lens. I haven't got an MV lathe, so I need an exquisite sapphire. Okay, here we go again. Strap in, guys. We might be here a while. So, 9 sapphire geodes. We'll cut all of them. I have to do this because of the power. I do have a MV cable now though, so I really could plug it in somewhere else. But that's a use my flying boots to build a new setup and space for this and then do it. Oh. Whoops. I lost all the progress. Welcome back. Sorry. We didn't miss much. We are trying to make a sapphire lens. This sapphire lens requires exquisite sapphire, which is going to mean we have to do the same sifting thing we were doing earlier with the emerald, and now doing it with sapphire instead, which I'm not looking forward to. I've also currently got an MV machine plugged into an LV cable, which means it's running out of power, which is why I keep playing and pausing the machine to get the job done. I let the power fill back up again when it runs out. very janky. I could just plug it into an MV cable and it work, but I'm being lazy. Right, last one. Right, if I let that go all the way, this should be enough to complete the whole thing. There we go. Good. Okay. So 9 raw sapphire. I need to macerate this now. Oh, do I only get 2? Poop. So actually this might have been better. Unlucky. Okay, it's fine. Macerate it. So we're gonna have 18. Let's go through this. We'll have 18 chances. So it gets all washed into purified. Purified gets sieved. Okay, so with a 5% chance, after 20 tries, realistically, statistically, I should get 1. I'll have enough for 80. It takes 20 seconds to crush this. Jeez, okay. Let's try and get some more sapphire in that time then. Yes, no, I think sapphire is one of those geodes hypercrafting because I'm only getting 2. Right, I've got let's send that in there. Okay, so this should give us 20 crushed sapphire. How's this doing? Not bad. Still a bit slow, but it's okay. Okay, we'll keep cutting. That's fine. No sapphire that time. Alright, we got 10. I'll take the first 10. Let's just start doing it. So we wash it in the cauldron or an ore washer. I'm just not making the ore washer yet. And send it through the sifter. So 5% chance. There's a 50-50 chance that with this first 10 I get 1. I don't think it's going to be that easy, but you never know. One more sapphire. We'll send that into the cutter. No luck yet. The blue lens, like with glass, how hard is that to make? HV, because it needs the chemical bath. Yeah, okay. I think I knew that already. That's the same as Moni Factory. Flawless. Not quite exquisite, though. Unlucky. Right, there's all 12. Let's go shove this in the cauldron. There we go. Right, and then while this is going, we'll try and do something else. This still... I would need an MV lathe, I think, to cut the blocks into plates. Oh. Oh, I know, it's that I need an MV lathe to cut the plate into the lens. I mean, I have something stopping me from making this. Right, I tell you what, we'll make it if we get unlucky and we don't get it. But in the meantime, I will make everything else I need to get this started. Which I think... I have that. Okay, I have the wafers and I have this. I need an MV cutter, I have that. Okay. MV energy hatch. I can make this. Where's... Let's make... some fine aluminium wire. Oh, that's way too much. Oh, it's fine. Who cares? Close. Come on, we got this. We can do it. Okay, that's going. I need a magnetic steel rod. I know I have some, but I'm going to make some more anyway. Right, MV assembler, setting 1. Chuck those in, and chuck 2. Oh, chuck these in too. There you go. Ah. That's getting trained quite quick. They should really have their own cable line. Oh, I got stuck right at the end. I think I'll build an MV area next stream. Either tomorrow or Monday. Probably tomorrow though. Nothing yet, but we will have enough sapphire for a block. Right. You stopped. Can we get you going again? There are 2 sapphire. There is, I should get that on passive free, the geodes. I think I will get my clipboard. And write a bit of a to-do list for next stream. Cancel soon. No vacuum freezer yet, though. That's EV, yeah. We got a third flawless sapphire. But no exquisite. Oh, whoops. Unlucky. Right, I'll start making the lathe in a second. But I am going to leave these 4 as a last chance while I'm making it. I need more cupronickel wire. Okay. There we go. Chuck this in here. Right, the lathe. Give me more of these. Okay. So I have no aluminium rods. That is rough. Let's fix that. Let's make the block of sapphire as well. Actually, let's do one better and get it cut already. Okay, there's my rods. Piston. Wait, there we go. Okay, we're good. This, put those away. This, yeah. Okay, then just the MV circuits to go. I need 2 more diodes. There's the plates. Ah, no luck. Okay. So to get more diodes, I need some more gallium. Arsenide piles, I need annealed copper wire. And I need glass. This has got water in it, hang on. We'll put the water in here. We'll send more iron through this to get some more invar. For the more nickel for the invar, I should say. Okay. The glass. Take that, put it in here. What else do we need for this? I need another circuit board. Oh, I have 4 here. Okay. These could do with some more silver foil. Like this, then we need 4 copper wire. And the 2 circuits. And 2 bits of tin. They've made iron chloride for circuits. So what I did was make the sodium persulfate at first. because I just did it manually and I haven't got past some sodium persulfate yet. I was able to do this. When making sodium persulfate, you get, what is it? The hydrochloric acid here is a byproduct, right? When you get the sodium bisulfate dust. And I used that hydrochloric acid with just a bit of iron dust to get me some more iron 3 chloride, because it's so easy. Once I had the hydrochloric from that, I just made some extra. So I did the sodium bisulfate first and then just used the byproducts to get me some more iron 3. Sodium bisulfate is sodium persulfate, sorry, is definitely the best thing to make because you need it for the ore processing as well, right? Right, take those 2 ingots of tin and chuck them in here. Just for processing the tungstate, does it use sodium persulfate? Oh yeah. No, no scheelite in this, or at least no way of getting it. Ah, I see. It's like an even later game thing. In Moni Factory, they're just sort of used interchangeably. There's some sodium persulfate in there, actually. 6 diodes, we'll put those away. Right, there we go. Okay, that's the second one I needed. So the lathe, there we go. Again, I'm gonna be lazy and use the crap machine. So sapphire plate. We put that in the lathe and we get what we need. That takes a minute. Okay, scrap that. Sorry, I'm putting it downstairs. I lose a sapphire plate, but I can live with that. A minute of me doing the starting and stopping thing would drive me insane. I'm just gonna do this. Oh. Whoops. There you go. And obviously the lathe's got one of the worst sounds in the game, so we'll mute that. Ore Factory isn't very good after HV. I mean, yeah, it's mostly for byproducts, right? If everything else you're getting plentifully anyway, then there's no real need to double it, right? Like, I'm using the Ore Factory at the moment with iron, not because I need more iron dust or anything, it's because I need the nickel from it, right? Right. This is running really well, which is good. I'm guessing that the drawer sorted itself out. Yep. They'll need void upgrades in them pretty soon. How is this doing? So this one's still pretty low output, but it hasn't got the upgrade that these two have. We'll keep an eye. Don't have a void extractor. We got a void extractor. Ta-da! Next to the Ore Factory. It's not running constantly. It's just sort of full of stuff right now. I could take these things out and then let it run again, I guess. There you go. But the drilling fluid is all passive, which is fun. I think these rock filtrators, I think I'd want them on their side. If I had like a line of them doing stuff on passive, I think I'd have them on their side. Input at the back, the controller at the front, and then like underneath the controller I have the output buses and then like drawers for all the geodes. Oh, do I already have pentlandite? I'm so stupid. I don't know why I thought I didn't have it. I don't know why. Why do they think that? And I can get the cobalt from this. Yeah, what am I doing? I definitely ran that before as well. I just completely forgot that it existed. Well, that's my bad. Okay. Yeah, pentlandite. Whoops. Right, there's the lens. Fantastic. So, the lens in my laser engraver. Where is my laser engraver? Here. We chuck in the silicon wafers. Just listening to me forget about pentlandite. That's 45 seconds. I should not put that in. Right, this one I kind of have to ride the whole thing for. Because I don't want to lose a silicon wafer over this. That's stupid of me. If I put in... No, it doesn't do anything. I was going to say multiple cables, but that doesn't... It doesn't change anything, I don't think. I'm going to, like, double check, but I'm 90% sure this does nothing. Yeah, it just goes through this top one rather than through the bottom one. No, what I need is just to move it. I just shouldn't have the MV machines on the LV cable. But no, a transformer would also do the job. You're not wrong, Spider. But no, it's more me being lazy. I will make an MV machine area for next stream. Or probably during next stream. And we'll build it and we'll make it all look nice and I can fly so I can build properly without getting stuck and falling and wasting time. It'll be nice. But come on, I'm determined to get the MV energy hatch before we stop today. I've still got about half an hour until my arbitrary 3-hour mark that I stop at. So, plenty of time to get an MV energy hatch. We'll get the other EBF built as well. And we'll get loads more signalum made. Right, I think it might need one more stop, even if I let it go to full. Let's see. Can it make it the whole way? Oh, so close. Okay, that'll do it. There you go. Your pig wafer. So that doesn't get consumed, which is great. And then this needs to be cut into little pieces. Here we go. Same problem. I don't know why I did that. I forget how long these crafts are. I just think it's going to take like 6 seconds. And then that's it. At least there's lubricant in here and not water. does water, it'd be even longer. I might plug in my jet boots. Oh, there we go. Because they're running a little bit low. I don't know if I can, like... I guess I'd need, I'd need, like, a battery or something on me. Or, like, a... What's it called in thermal series? The thing that... The flux capacitor or whatever it is. I don't know. That's gonna get stopped, isn't it? The... It's flux something. Is it not? Yep. Loading bar sim. Completely self-inflicted, by the way. This is completely on me. I could just plug it into my MV cable that I already have. Where is that thing? Is it not in here? I guess I could just use a battery from Greg. Right, this so close. About halfway and then we're good. What's progressquest.com? What's this? Progress quest. What? What is this? Idle game where your character presses progress bars. Fantastic. Already other Europic chips. Is it like a progression thing? Yes, it's a progression thing. Okay. Right, I have the chips. So they get used in the assembler to make an MV energy hatch. So let's grab... In fact, I'll make 3. Let's do it. 3 of those, 6 copper cable. Do we have 6 copper cable lying around? We do. And we need 3 MV machine hulls, which is quite a bit of aluminium. If it's 9 per, we need 27. There we go. Okay. 18. Come on. Cool. Okay. So 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Put those away. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm going to move this because I don't think it's helping if it's there. I'll put it with the other one. Shoved under here, looking all sad. Right, this, and this. There we go. MV energy hatch. So we'll have 3 of them. That means we can use 2 to make an HV EBF, and then another 1 that we'll reuse to power this EBF maybe, or something else. I don't know. But there it is. MV energy hatch. Suddenly, this cheaper LV circuit isn't too far behind. MV rock filtrator, that's a good shout. I like that idea. Yeah, this is not too far away. This just needs a red lens, which means I have to do the whole thing again for Ruby. I'm not sure how that's going to go. But 3 MV energy hatches is very cool. Right. What do we want to do? Do I try and go for the Ruby lens? Do I go for just getting this other EBF done? It's probably that. It's probably just getting the EBF done. Let's make the other EBF. So got that. Very easy. We've got heat-proof invar. We've got 2 of these. Input bus. So I need a muffler hatch. Oh, we've got any iron rods to magnetize? Oh, we only have 1. Okay. Well, let's send a stack of iron through. In fact, we can send it through the MV lathe, because that's slightly quicker. Okay, and then we'll send this through here. Okay. LV machine hull, bronze pipe, tin rotor, LV electric motor, and that's a muffler hatch. Okay. Maintenance hatch as well. That is just making another LV machine hull. And then we chuck that in the assembler on setting 8. And we can just completely avoid all the silly tools you need for it. Right. Maintenance, muffler hatch. We've got the energy hatches. Input, we just need an output. I'll do LV. Okay. That, I think, is everything. So let's go put it down where I just cleared that space. It's a little dark, so let's put one of the fixture things in. So. I'll put it one lower. And again, this is not permanent. It's not going to stay here. You spammed your to 8.5. And what happened, Yoshi? What happened? What do you have too much of? Classic. Those two in there. How long it's like at the auto maintenance hatch? Considering it's got an HV texture on it. Yeah, HV. Fun. And then 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! He is on hard mode, so it might be that. It might be more useful in a hard mode setting. There we go. Right, needs maintenance. Screwdriver, hammer, crowbar. Configurable maintenance is better than auto maintenance. What's configurable maintenance like? Is that what it does? What? Right, where's the signalum? Let's get loads of signalum dust going. Silver, copper, redstone. Silver, copper, redstone. Oh dear, we run out of power? What's still running? Are you still running? No, you're done. Interesting. I don't know what caused that. I guess it was delayed, maybe? I had no idea that maintenance hatch existed. I'm gonna be really honest. Is it... Was that a thing in Moni Factory? Am I going crazy? I also didn't know that's what it did. Maintenance. I mean, there's nothing about it anywhere in the quest book. It was a thing in Moni, and I never used it. It's run out of power again. Okay, what's happening with that? That's weird. What's going on? Oh. We ran out of charcoal. Well, there you go. That should help. Sprint everywhere. Grow all the trees. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think the buffer is the thing I needed to upgrade. I think I needed to upgrade this. This needs to be faster. Yes, a greenhouse, exactly. That is the right answer. Because I can make a greenhouse now. Where is it? Here. Hardened glass. Can I make hardened glass? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a quest. I know where it is. I basically just like brushed past it. So I could just do water and it gives me 16 every 30 seconds. What's the POC thing? Oh, it's overclock. Oh. Carbon dioxide, I guess, is something I actually need to get a hold of. So I need to process air, but that's like a whole other thing. Oh, okay. Pyrolyze oven? Uh, could I get anything from this that would be helpful? Oh no. So the oxygen I get from the tree, I would then use to get carbon dioxide. I mean, I can get 1,000,000 carbon whenever, right? It's not really a problem. Yeah. Any of these recipes would work. I could do just regular carbon, because I can just get that from diamond dust, right? Or 1,000,000 other ways. Right, let's grow some trees. Come on. Ow. Let's just do this. Give it a bit of a hand. Okay. Well, back to 64 charcoal. Okay. Back to this. Yeah, set that off again. Should be fine. And then we've got the EBF down here that's going to consume a lot of power if it's working at HV. So I should really get the MV upgrades for the Sterling dynamos, and then I need to get a greenhouse. So how about I add those to my to-do list? Greenhouse and MV upgrade kits. Using 24k RF a tick. How much am I getting from these? 240. So you have like 10 of these. Well, if I've got this far with like 2 of them, I think you'll be just fine with 24k RF a tick. Which augment are you guys talking about? I do not know. Right, Signalum stuff. Loads of Signalum. Let's send all this Signalum into this EBF, and let's see what it does to the power. Takes 20 seconds at HV, and how are these things handling it? Okay. Right. Not very well. Is the answer to that question. Ah. Okay, have we got one more invar? We don't. Have I got any invar? I do. Frames, I do have the frames. So, just take that off real quick, and get the cutter to... Just so I remember it's there. Is this the point where I can start making the solars? I mean, look, this is going to be fine. This is going to work now. It's more... I can start making the solars. They're kind of expensive. MV circuit for 1. Okay, I'll add the solars to the list. Oh, I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. There you go. Right, we've got signalum going. We've got aluminium going. We could do with a power upgrade and moving all these MV machines into somewhere permanent, semi-permanent. And I think all of that is going to have to happen in the next stream. I just hit my mic. Right. Shall we look for someone to raid? What's this? What, the link? Oh, what, the item? The excitation field limiter. I don't think it does. No. The thermal series in this pack seems very limited. There doesn't seem to be many things in it. It's okay. Right. Who do we want to raid? Orange is live. I think he's doing GTNH. He is. What do we think? Everyone seems to be playing GTNH, really. I can check the StarTech tab. Orange? Yeah, okay. I'm the only one on the StarTech tab. That's great. Popster, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope fixing the farm gets you back into the pack, because it is really good. Right, we'll go say hi to Orange. He's doing GTNH. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're working on an island. Fantastic. I'll do lots of building tomorrow, I think. Get some MV machines in a semi-permanent place. And maybe get some solar panels. Right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.